a $15 million patrol boat that's fast, powerful, and built for coastal combat. Yet only 12 have ever been produced. Why would the U.S. Navy, facing escalating threats on its coastlines, hold back on a vessel that seems tailor-made for the job? Does the Mark VI patrol boat truly have the capability to be a frontline defender, or does its design hide vulnerabilities that could spell trouble in combat? Let's explore the Mark VI's origins, its high-tech firepower, and why it's caught between praise and controversy. Today we dive deep into the story of the Mark VI and how it fits into America's defense strategy. The U.S. Navy's focus has traditionally been on high seas dominance with carriers, destroyers, and submarines. But defending our coastlines, where swarming fast attack boats and asymmetric threats are common, requires a different approach. Enter the Mark VI, introduced in 2016. This 84-foot, 144,000-pound powerhouse was designed specifically to address near-shore threats, places where larger warships struggle to operate effectively. With its advanced surveillance, weaponry, and speed, the Mark VI was intended to be the Navy's solution for protecting U.S. shores and Allies' waters alike. But why, 6 years later, has the production stopped at just 12 units? To understand the Mark VI's potential, let's break down its arsenal. This is no simple patrol boat. It's a floating fortress. Armed with twin Mk-38 25mm chain guns, 50 caliber machine guns, and other mounts capable of supporting grenade launchers and miniguns, it's built to dish out serious firepower. Its sensors and communication tech make it a mini command center, constantly relaying intel to command posts, staying connected with other vessels, and remaining ever aware of its surroundings. The Mark VI brings the power of a larger vessel to the coastal waters, able to adapt to a range of missions with lethal precision. But firepower alone doesn't define the Mark VI. Its real strength lies in its versatility. Need to launch SEALs or other tactical units in a high-stakes operation? The Mark VI is capable of deploying smaller boats and can support rapid tactical insertions and extractions, which are crucial in near-shore and riverine environments. It's like a Swiss Army knife of the sea, and its utility in various mission profiles has made it invaluable in training exercises and real-world operations alike. But with such versatility, why hasn't the Navy expanded the fleet? The Mark VI has already proven its worth. In exercises from Guam to the Arabian Gulf, it's demonstrated how its weaponry and agility make it an asset against potential threats. In 2016, it joined forces in mine countermeasure drills, and in 2019, it conducted its first successful stern refueling with a mobile platform, expanding its operational range. These scenarios show just how vital the Mark VI can be, especially in contested coastal zones. But there's more to this story than just its performance in exercises. In today's asymmetric warfare landscape, one of the Navy's biggest challenges is swarm tactics, small, fast boats that overwhelm with numbers. Iran's fast attack craft, for example, have become a known threat in coastal regions. The Mark VI's rapid-fire capabilities, coupled with advanced tracking systems, allow it to detect, aim, and fire at multiple targets in seconds. Unlike larger ships that struggle with close-range combat, the Mark VI's design and agility give it an edge in fending off these swarm attacks, making it one of the most effective counter-swarm vessels in service. With technology advancing at breakneck speed, the Navy is already exploring ways to take the Mark VI to the next level. Imagine a Mark VI that can operate unmanned, handling reconnaissance and surveillance without risking human lives. Integration with AI could allow for faster response times in combat scenarios, perhaps even autonomous defense systems that react to incoming threats. These potential upgrades could transform the Mark VI from a high-tech patrol boat into a critical node in the Navy's future defense network. But the question remains, is there enough budget and strategic will to pursue this path? At around $15 million apiece, the Mark VI is a significant investment for the Navy. But with limited defense budgets, some experts argue that funds could be better spent on multi-purpose assets like larger, more versatile ships, or on developing advanced drone technology. With just 12 Mark VI's currently in service, this vessel sits at the center of an ongoing debate about the best way to defend U.S. coastlines. Some critics believe these boats are a relic of traditional thinking, while others argue they're a vital component for countering near-shore threats. Is the Navy's reluctance to expand the Mark VI fleet a strategic error? As U.S. rivals ramp up their own coastal defenses, the Mark VI highlights a strategic divide. Nations like China and Russia have heavily invested in close-to-shore combat capabilities, from missile boats to fast attack craft. For the U.S., the question is whether to keep up with patrol boat innovation or focus resources elsewhere. The Mark VI could set a precedent for future coastal strategies, one that could either reinforce America's near-shore capabilities or be overshadowed by newer, unmanned technology. The Mark VI is a testament to modern naval engineering, bridging the gap between traditional patrol and high-tech innovation. Though its future is uncertain, this boat has already made history as one of the Navy's most advanced patrol vessels. But should the Navy double down on the Mark VI, or will its fleet remain limited as technology evolves? The answer to that question could shape the next decade of coastal defense. What do you think? Should we see more of the Mark VI on the front lines, or is there a better way to secure America's shores? Let us know in the comments below.